Is this you? Constipated, all stopped up. You know, the colon is like a sewage system for our body. And an uncleansed colon is the breeding place for worms and parasites. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. My name is Les, consultant as well as herb specialist. I'm also a student of Chinese medicine. I earned my certification in massage therapy from the Pacific College of Oriental Medicine. And I also practice several modalities, natural alternative modalities. Iridology, kinesiology, which is muscle testing. I'll be showing you a little muscle testing here soon. And tongue and pulse diagnosis. Anybody familiar with these modalities? Iridology, kinesiology? Most of y'all not? Okay, iridology is, never heard of it? Iridology is a modality where we use a special lens to look into the iris and we can detect illness and disease in the body. Kinesiology is better known as muscle testing. Is a modality where we use various stimulus points on the body to detect nutritional deficiencies. And this is shown or indicated by weak muscle tissue. And here in a minute, I'm going to get 2 volunteers, and we're going to show you a little muscle testing. Now, what you heard on that tape right there, that was actually me. I was surprised and not. Yeah, that was me. I'm talking about when I was a teenager, I was working at McDonald's. I was eating the Big Macs, the quarter pounders with cheese. I mean, ooh, the shakes, the large fries. I ate everything on that menu except thank you, please come again. I mean, when I got home, that's where I was. I was straining, trying to get that out. Just, man, constipated. Now I know if I was like that, a whole lot of other teens had been like that. They was eating the same food I was. Okay, what about the people that was coming to McDonald's? They eating this food. You trying to tell me they're not constipated? Come on, can y'all relate to me here? Okay, do we have some McDonald's, some Burger King, you know, every day, every other day, you know, people out there? It's not in this crowd? Okay, we got one in the back. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. That's where I'm at today, because, man, going through that every day at McDonald's, I said, man, there's got to be something wrong here. And I finally got myself off of McDonald's and into a better way of life. Now, let me give you some statistics. According to recent statistics, Americans spend $6 million a year on laxatives. On laxatives. And 500,000 of these people are diagnosed with colon problems. Now, we hear so much about colon rectal cancer. We hear a lot about colon rectal cancer. Where do you think it started at? In the colon. It started in the colon, but it started with a menu like McDonald's, like Burger King, like Hardee's. Okay? Now, people experience diseases like colitis, diverticulitis, impacted the colon. You got that? Okay. And plain old constipation. So what I'm going to do for you today is give you some information, give you some ways to turn your life around, lead a healthier lifestyle. Okay? We all up for that? Yes. All right. Okay, now I want to get one person that on the toxic test, you got maybe a 10 or higher. Somebody you got a 10 or higher on the toxic test? A 9. Okay, anybody beat a 9? Higher than 9? You want to be my volunteer up here? I'm a muscle test. The lady behind me. Anybody on the toxic test that got a 0? I'm looking for somebody above average health. Who out there got above average health? Got a 0 on the toxic test. Huh? That means none of that applied to them. Who got 1? Where you at, 1? You want to come up?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 10. Okay, you're my 0. See? Here's my 0 right here. Okay, well, I do you two ladies.
I was trying to figure out how to
Okay, I'd say both of y'all. Let me get you to stand over here. And let me get you to stand up here. Okay, we're going to put that down there for a minute. Now, what I want you to do is stick your arm out. Okay, now, I'm going to check her thymus gland. The thymus is known as life energy for our body. Okay, that's where your life energy is, in your thymus gland. If you have a strong thymus gland, that means you've been leading a healthy lifestyle, or your lifestyle will support healthy living. If you have a weak thymus gland, then that means you're not living a lifestyle to support healthy living. Okay? Now let's see where we are. What's your name? Christine. Let's see where Christine is. What's going on? What I'm trying to do is locate our thymus. Yeah, go down, go down. Now, this is like a guide. Go up and now, right there, okay, take this down. Okay, try to get all your fingertips on this skin. You know you was in for all this.
No.
Okay. All right, now, put your arm back up like we did before. Okay, now this, use this, use this. That seems pretty strong. Okay, that seems pretty strong. Did you see us over there? Okay.
I'll take it back.
Let me check it now. give her this piece of candy, okay, which is loaded with sugar, right? My 34 reasons why sugar ruins your health. Actually, it's 100 of them. I just didn't want to put them all there. I didn't want to overwhelm people. But you know what? It's even more than that. I could put 500 reasons why sugar ruins your health. But I'm going to show you right now through muscle testing. Oh, you got your candy? Okay, let's start testing. Let's start testing. Let's see. You saw she was strong before. Okay, just go back in that same area. See how, was it moving that much before? No. Her thymus gland is now weakened. The sugar in there has taken her energy from her. Okay? That fasts and has weakened her body. The body does not lie. Okay, this is most of that. Now let me go back over and test. What's your name? Sandra. Sandra's a little weaker than Sweat. Tell me your name. Christine was at first, right? So what I'm going to do for Sandra is I'm going to activate her thymus. Actually, she's going to activate it. But I want you to do in that same area, take your fingers and about 12 or 14 times. 1, 2, 3, tap. Oh, look on. Tap. 1, 2, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Good job. Did you see that? Did you see her hand going down lower before and now it's strong? I just activated her thymus gland. Okay, so you want to stay away from this sugar. Thank you, ladies. Well, actually, hold on. For being so nice.
Fat grandmas. Fat grandmas.
Okay, now, poor nutrition is the main reason for that loss of energy. Now, you want to know if your life force is strong or weak. Okay, and muscle testing is just one way that we can do that. So let's go ahead and talk about nutrition. I'm going to give you a book definition. Nutrition is the aggregate of all processes by which the body assimilates, or food is assimilated in living organisms. Okay? The aggregate of all the processes by which food is assimilated in living organisms. Basically, we need nutrients. We need good nutrition in order for our bodies to work properly. Okay? That's all that's saying. There's 3 functions of a nutrient. Okay? We need fuel to give us energy, right? Also, body tissues. Nutrients give us like proteins and minerals to feed our body tissues. And also body processes. We need nutrients for things that will help our body to assimilate, to digest food, to circulate our blood. Okay, this is the 3 functions of a nutrient. Fuel for energy, body tissues, okay, which supplies the proteins, the minerals, and body processes. So we can do things like breathe, respiration, okay, elimination. Okay, we want to be like me when I worked at McDonald's. We want to be able to eliminate it, okay, easily. Okay, what is your philosophy of eating? If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, then first, you need to address the mental aspect. Okay, the psychological aspect needs to be addressed. Mind over matter. Okay? What is your philosophy for eating? Do you live to eat? A lot of people do. I can't wait till that juicy steak. You know, I can see that pie crust just as crispy and nice and crust. Yeah. Or do you eat to live? Okay? What is your philosophy? Right now, all of you all need to start thinking of an affirmation that you can say every time you get ready to eat. Okay? In the morning, before you eat your breakfast, if you eat your breakfast. And we're going to talk about that, breaking that fast. What is your philosophy? Okay, I will no longer eat to pass the time away. That's what a friend of mine told me. She just used to eat to pass the time. I would eat according to my biological clock. That was another friend of mine that's really trying to get into being healthy and things. And we're going to talk about that biological clock, because we all have one. But do you know what time it is on your biological clock? We're going to find out here shortly. There are 6 elements in food. When you have these 6 elements in food, that food is considered live to me. That's what I call live food. Here are our 6 elements. Can y'all see that? Okay. Glucose. Excuse my writing. Protein. Fatty acids. Minerals. Enzymes. And one of my favorites, we got it, water. This was another incident in my life when I really started on the path that made me a nutritional consultant today, was water. I was in Fort Smith Naval Hospital. I had a kidney disease. The doctors didn't know how I got this disease. I'm saying, what do you mean you don't know? They didn't know what happened to me, what got me there. You see how slim I am now? If y'all remember Eddie Murphy's movie, The Nutty Professor? Okay, that was a page out of my life. What happened, I was driving cross country from California to Virginia, and when I got to Alabama, all of a sudden, my feet started getting big. They just started swelling up. It was like I had elephantitis. I couldn't believe it. I was in probably 25, something like that, you know, young guy, you know, very active, worked out, and next thing you know, it started going up my ankles. It started going all the way up my ankles, my thighs. Before you know it, I'm sure I was 200-something plus pounds, and I did not even know myself. I couldn't fasten my pants, and I said, you know what? I refuse to accept this. I will not accept this. And of course, I didn't know about all this nutrition and everything then. So they had me on steroids and water pills and all this stuff, trying to get that excess waste or fluid out of my body. And I stayed in the hospital for 2 months. And when I got out of that hospital, I said, you know what? I need to make a change. And I went into the library where the other doctors was going, studying about all the diseases before they had their surgeries and whatever. And I started reading those books. And I found out what the problem was. And it was stress, number one. Stress is the initial cause of all disease. And I was stressing myself out. Driving off a 4 hour sleep, pushing it, get up, drive off, not eating right, and doing no dose, trying to stay woke. And I never